Well, Hogan. Feeling pretty stupid now, aren't you? You should have taken the deal, Hogan, but it's too late. Tonight, you got to deal with this man, and I'm going to be in his corner, just like the man you can't beat, Andre the Giant, will be in my corner at SummerSlam in 2 weeks' time. The night I get what I want, because I always get what I want.
Oh yeah, $1 Million Man. You pulled a big surprise on me, all right. I can't deny that. And I can't deny you've got my mind racing. You may have bought that big, nasty, stinking giant, but I have the Hulkamaniacs in my corner. And you're sending your bodyguard in there to take me out. But maybe I'll just take him out and out of your corner.
To Saturday night's main event. I'm Vince McMahon alongside the one and only Jesse the Body Ventura, and we are just 2 weeks away from the hottest event of the summer, SummerSlam.
That's right, and things are only going to heat up here tonight. Hulk Hogan has to face Ted DiBiase's bodyguard Virgil, and you know Hogan has one thing on his mind, a giant thing.
What a night of action we're in for here, Jesse, and what a match to kick us off. The mighty Hercules going up against the man who would be Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
And Mr. Wonderful ain't hanging around.
Double underhook suplex.
But Hercules is no one to play with, McMahon.
Absolutely not, and my goodness.
You know, no doubt the key here for Bobby Heenan and Rick Rude is that Hercules does as much damage as possible to Orndorff heading into SummerSlam, similar to what Ted DiBiase wants to see from Virgil against Hogan. But Hercules also has his own career to think about, and if he were to win tonight and Orndorff is to go on to capture the gold, from Rude at SummerSlam, well, that'd just about make Hercules the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title, wouldn't you say?
I'd say that's difficult to argue with, but it was Mr. Wonderful who was close to a pinfall victory there, and with a fisherman suplex, a favored maneuver of the King. And I think Paul Orndorff was perhaps poking Bobby Heenan with that one. Oh, and look at Heenan now. How blatant can you be?
Hey, he got Orndorff's attention and gave Hercules the opening he needed. I got to admit, Mr. Wonderful looks great physically, and he looks on top of his game.
Yeah, but where was the referee there? That could easily have been a 3 count.
Never doubt the brave, always thinking 3 steps ahead.
Yeah, and his pockets are a lot better these days, too, huh?
Absolutely.
I still can't believe Andre the Giant ever hooked up with the likes of that man, let alone to allow himself to be bought and sold like cattle.
Hey, don't doubt for a second that Andre has done very well out of the deal, and I bet he'll do even better, a nice big bonus, if the $1 Million Man wins the world's heavyweight title at SummerSlam.
My goodness, what a maneuver by Hercules.
Come on, Herc, go for the pin.
It looks like Hercules has something else in mind.
Maybe that backbreaker.
Or maybe not. Belly to back suplex.
Do you have any idea the power it takes to toss a man as big as Hercules like that?
Similar to that needed to deliver a pile driver. Watch out, Rick Rude. Mr. Wonderful is coming for you in the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam. Go back now to just 2 days ago on Superstars and take a look at what went down between Brutus the Barber, Beefcake, and the Outlaw, Ron Bass.
Oh, come on. Come on, ref. The match officially over. Now, see, there you got an incompetent referee like Hebner, who can't get control of nothing in there. He's intimidated. That wouldn't happen with me in there, McMahon. Why is that? Because you're not going to be intimidated. That's right. That's right. Ooh, those are nasty spurs. Outlaw Ron Bass victorious. And standing by right now, we're going to... What is he doing? Wait a minute. What's he going to do with those spurs, McMahon? Just shove the referee down. He's going to pay for that one, I'll guarantee you there. What is he going to do here? Coming up from behind. Brutus the Barber, Beefcake. Beefcake with a right hand and another one. Outlaw Ron Bass is down on the canvas. Uh-oh, look out. Yes, he's sexy. Now, Thomas Triangle, Brutus, Beefcake. Beefcake crashing up into the tragedy series of them. Beefcake hammering away on the big rugged Outlaw. And again. Well, I'll just say this. Beefcake's definitely going to pay the fine for this one. Why? Why? He came out in a match that had nothing to do with him. He wants to do a little stunt, a little strut, wants to give the Outlaw a little trim job. You can't blame him for that. He wants to warm up for SummerSlam. He's picked out a wrong guy to warm up with, I think. There's Miss Bendy left into the ring. Beefcake was looking on here. Oh, no. You don't think he... No. You don't think he does. Oh, he did. He's chewing it up. Beefcake does shorten up Miss Betsy. Look at that. He gave Miss Betsy a haircut. I don't think the Outlaw's going to take too time to that. The Outlaw Ron Bass had those spurs in his hand. I don't know what he's going to do with them against his opponent, but Beefcake wasn't going to wait to do it again. Yes, he is. Smith, there we go. Back is way hot. He doesn't dare get into the ring. He's watching this Betsy being shredded. enjoy this, don't you? I can tell. There's a sparkle of a gleam in your eyes. Yes, indeed. Oh, he's pointing at. He's pointing at the hat. He's pointing at the hat of the Outlaw. The Outlaw. Oh, just pinpoint in it. Look at this, Jesse. Oh, boy. Now, there's no call. I mean, cutting the guy's hair is bad enough. But shredding up someone's personal offense, McMahon, don't you think that's going a little above and beyond the call of duty? As far as I'm concerned, Outlaw, Ron Bass, and Virgil. Oh! Oh, look at that! And the only reason he can do it is because he's out in that ring with those shears, which to me are a weapon. Take a look at this. A little trim job on the hat of Outlaw Ron Bass. It looks better now than it ever did. Yeah! Brutus, the Barber, Beefcake, tuning up. Come on in, Outlaw. The water's just fine. Well, I think Beefcake he's made himself a big mistake because the Outlaw is going to look to bushwhack him. That's how you call it. Here we go. Beefcake going after Outlaw Ron Bass. It's time taking the call timber.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. About to enter the ring area from Houston, Texas, weighing 275 pounds, Outlaw Ron Bass.
He replaced his hat and whip very quickly.
Well, he's the Outlaw, McMahon. You think he only has one hat and one whip? I'll tell you what, though, I wouldn't want to be Beefcake right about now.
I don't think the Barber would want to trade places either. Forget about the whip and the hat. Perhaps tonight Ron Bass will get his hair trimmed.
I doubt it. There you go. Beefcake is finding out what consequences are right about now. How big of an idiot do you have to be to intentionally tick off Ron Bass?
Oh, and Brutus Beefcake sent sailing over the top rope, and that is a big drop to the arena floor.
And Ron Bass is right out after him. He's relishing every second of punishing Beefcake.
I'm struggling to find the words to describe this. Ron Bass is all over Brutus Beefcake.
This is brutal.
Oh, my goodness.
The referee lost control of this one a long time ago. Beefcake asked for this, McMahon. He brought it on himself.
It's supposed to be a match. Is Bass even trying to win, or does he just want to punish Brutus Beefcake?
I think for the Outlaw, punishing Beefcake is a win.
And Bass is throwing Beefcake into those steel guardrails. I think that should be a disqualification. The referee up to 9 now. I don't think Ron Bass cares. And that's it. Both men have been counted out.
I don't think Bass is done.
Beefcake has never had anything like this ever happen to him in his career as champion of the World Wrestling Federation.
Hulk Hogan, the time is now. You are about to walk to that ring to meet Ted DiBiase's bodyguard, Virgil, in a non-title match, but you know that the $1 Million Man himself will be at ringside in Virgil's corner, just like at SummerSlam. The 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, will be in Ted DiBiase's corner.
Well, first of all, Mean Gene, let me just say what's on my mind right now is my brother Brutus. Brutus is a Hulkamaniac, brother. We hang and bang together down on Venice Beach, and Ron Bass, you're gonna pay for what you've done tonight, brother. As for you, Andre the Giant, nothing you do surprises me, brother. You sold your soul a long time ago. I just hope the 30 pieces of silver were worth it. And multi-million-dollar man, you're feeling pretty pleased with yourself right now. You think you have all bases covered. Well, you need to remember who you're dealing with, brother. Watch closely tonight, and let me remind you. Just keep it zipped, Gene. I got one more thing to say. You didn't think of this, Ted DiBiase. Who says I'm going into SummerSlam alone?
This is where the power lies.
All right, get ready. Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon, let's go back to you.
Everybody's got a price.
Accompanied by $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
Everybody's gonna pay.
150 pounds, Virgil.
Cause the $1 Million Man always gets his way.
Money, 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 money.
Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot.
Here we go, the first lockup.
No winner on that one.
Oh, there was a clear winner on that one.
That's okay. That's okay. We know Hogan's powerful. That's no surprise.
Virgil may be a tough man, but that's the World Wrestling Federation champion he's in there with, and I think maybe he just realized it.
What do you think Hogan meant when he said he wasn't going into SummerSlam alone?
I think he was talking about the Hulkamaniacs, Jesse. They're always there with him, right by his side.
Pah! That ain't gonna do him no good.
Try telling the Hulkster that.
Those are illegal closed fists, but of course the referee does nothing.
You had no problem with Ron Bass's closed fist.
I had no problem with anything Ron Bass did. Beefcake brought it on himself.
Nobody deserves that kind of treatment. And fans, we can tell you that Brutus Beefcake has been brought to a local medical facility, and we hope to update you on his condition before the night is over.
How about that from Virgil?
Impressive.
Whoa, what a suplex. Obviously, Ted DiBiase has been teaching this guy a few things.
Has he been teaching him how to use a steel chair? Look what DiBiase just did. He wants the Hulkster injured here tonight. That's all he cares about.
And all Hogan cares about is showing off in front of DiBiase, but what a mistake. What an idiot.
It didn't take long for the Hulkster to turn things back around.
Look at that, raking the man's back with his fingernails. This is your hero?
Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire.
Hey, I didn't see Virgil raking Hogan's back.
Do you see Ted DiBiase on the ring apron?
He ain't in the ring. He ain't touching Hogan.
I wish the Hulkster would touch him right in the mouth with a fist.
That's typical of you, McMahon. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That is totally uncalled for.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, take a look. It backfired on Hogan. This is what he deserves. He attacked an innocent man completely unprovoked.
A lot of words could be used to describe Ted DiBiase, but innocent is not one of them. And how about that? Virgil couldn't hold him. Big boot, and the Hulkster is sending a message to the $1 Million Man now, and perhaps even Andre the Giant.
Let's see him cheap shot Andre. I guarantee Hogan doesn't have the guts to do that.
Body slam, and here it comes. Thanks for coming, Virgil, but don't give up the day job.
Comes crashing down and it hurts inside. You gotta take a stand and don't have to hide.
Look at DiBiase staring Hogan down. Hogan won the battle tonight, but I think DiBiase has all the pieces in place to win the war.
And the war will take place August 30th at SummerSlam, and the Hulkster is ready. Look at what. Why is King Kong Bundy here?
Well, he's a fellow Heenan family member.
Yes, I'm aware of that. That doesn't give him the right to come to ringside.
Why don't you go and tell him that? Bundy's probably there to get a bird's eye view of his SummerSlam opponent.
Let's hope that's all he's there for. And immediately Big John Studd manhandling the King.
Race going for an abdominal stretch.
No, John Studd is far too big to apply that hold.
Don't underestimate the King. If John Studd is looking past Harley Race to King Kong Bundy, he'll be in for a shock.
I don't think John Studd is looking past anyone. He wants to get his hands on each and every member of the Heenan family, including the patriarch himself.
Never going to happen. The brain is too smart for that. And look at Studd jaw jacking at Bundy. That's on Studd. Bundy didn't start it.
My goodness, look at the power of Big John Studd.
Oh, come on, he's choking the man.
Studd into the cover. Oh, now look at this. Look at this. Oh, no. And again.
This is what happens when you cross the family, McMahon.
Please, not again. This is disgusting.
John Studd don't look much like a giant now, does he?
Ted DiBiase, I believe it would be fair to say your plan didn't quite come to fruition here tonight.
You can think what you want, you pathetic little man, but just because Virgil failed doesn't mean that I won't get what I want. Take a look over my shoulder. You want to talk about an insurance policy? Hulk Hogan is scared to death of this man, and he should be. We all saw it tonight. The world saw it. Hulk Hogan is panicking. Hulk Hogan attacked me tonight, completely unprovoked. That's okay, Hogan. You get that one for free. But at SummerSlam, you will pay the ultimate price. I get what I want. Take a look over my shoulder if you don't believe me.
King Kong Bundy, I don't mind telling you, what you just did to John Studd was absolutely reprehensible.
You just be careful, little man. John Studd betrayed the family. He turned his back on his family. And all because he can't handle the fact that he is a small man when compared to the likes of myself and Andre. But he felt true weight coming down on him when I gave him not one, not two, but 3 avalanches. And at SummerSlam, if he even makes it to SummerSlam, I'll finish off what's left of him.
Please, give me a break. Vince, let's get back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Old moon shining on the swamp land, the wilds of Louisiana. Silence is scattered by the howling of the She got a long shaggy hair and carries a bone and got great big fire-red eyes.
One thing I don't understand, Jesse. If Andre the Giant is here tonight, as he evidently is, And if he is under the employ of the $1 Million Man, then why didn't Ted DiBiase bring him to ringside?
You don't play your hand too early, McMahon. The title wasn't on the line tonight. Let Hogan stew and worry about the Giant all the way up until SummerSlam. I bet he doesn't get a wink of sleep until then.
And you might run into a Moondog and meet your man. Devil's children. And they'll scare the life out of you. Or the howl to turn your blood to ice. Lord, you better watch out.
As the British Bulldogs get set to meet the Moondogs here at Saturday night's main event, we can bring you the latest news on Brutus Beefcake. He has suffered damage to his trachea and severe lacerations on his head and face, and he remains under medical care at this time.
He's not the only one to suffer injury here tonight. John Studd is bound to have a few cracked ribs.
I would be stunned if that isn't the least of the damage done by King Kong Bundy. Oh, and a crucifix pinning predicament by Davey Boy Smith. But Rex was too big to hold down.
That's what the British Bulldogs have got to do here, though. They're at a size disadvantage, so they've got to use their speed and their agility. That's why this is a great match to prepare for SummerSlam, because they're facing a similar dynamic against Demolition.
August 30th, SummerSlam on pay-per-view. The British Bulldogs will seek to regain the tag team titles from Demolition, who defeated the Bulldogs for the titles back at WrestleMania, and this is the first opportunity the Bulldogs have had to regain the gold.
I would say by winning tonight, the Moondogs can put themselves right in the title picture. But something tells me Rex and Spot don't really think about such things.
I think you're right. And look out, Spot just fell headfirst into Davey Boy Smith, who really needs to make a tag to the Dynamite Kid.
And that was close. That was close. Davey Boy really does need to make a tag. The last thing the Bulldogs want heading into SummerSlam is a high-profile loss.
And he comes firing back with some strikes of his own. And here comes the Dynamite Kid. Leg drop. And the Kid into the cover, hooks the leg, but no.
It'll take a lot more to keep Spot down. And that was stupid. The Kid may as well have run into a brick wall.
Oh, but the Dynamite Kid's cranium is about as tough as a brick wall. Oh, and what a counter by the Dynamite Kid.
Good ring awareness by Spot there. He knew he was in trouble and made the tag.
Oh, and the top rope.
Wow.
The Dynamite Kid may be small in comparison to the likes of the Moondogs, but he is exactly what his name suggests, Dynamite.
Oh, he's biting him.
At times, these Moondogs are more like wild animals than competitors.
Most of the time.
Tag is good. Davey Boy slipped out the back door, and he drives Spot face first down into the mat. The Dynamite Kid is going up. Oh, and a drop kick from the top rope.
He's going back up.
Oh, and he drops the knee. Spectacular. Surely this will do it.
No, Rex doesn't let it.
Another leg drop. And here comes Davey Boy.
I have to say, the Bulldogs look on top of their game.
They're fully focused on regaining the tag team gold, but the Moondogs are proving no pushovers here. Not that we ever thought they would be.
Look at this.
Spot with a submission maneuver, almost some sort of torture rack-like situation. And the Dynamite Kid to the rescue.
It's a good job he did. I don't see how Davey Boy would have gotten out of that.
Oh, and look at that.
Spot is on a roll here.
And look at this. Spot from the second turnbuckle, double axe handle.
I think Spot should have gone for the pin right there.
And he may live to regret it. There's the tag. The Dynamite Kid in now.
And why'd he go for Rex? That was stupid.
Certainly Spot is the legal man and looked to be in a vulnerable position. I don't know what the Dynamite Kid was thinking.
Well, if the kid wants Rex, he's about to get Rex.
Dynamite able to block that. And a headbutt. And now Dynamite looking to fly again. And from the top rope, a diving headbutt. Will that do it? Yes. Bulldogs are going to SummerSlam, and they're going there to beat Demolition for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles. We hope you can join us on August 30th, and we thank you for joining us here tonight. On behalf of the Body, I'm Vince McMahon, and we'll see you at SummerSlam.